What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another UFO 50 Daily Bingo Line. I hope everybody enjoyed Noslo's little comeback yesterday. We haven't seen him in a very long time. Hopefully he goes to the hairstylist maybe before we see him again. Here's hoping, because he could use a tune-up. But you know what did get a tune-up, though, is the spicy pasta. As in the spicy goal list and other stuff. And that is actually going to be what we're doing today. This is a special board called Solstice Sunday, as it is the day that it turns to winter. It is another spicy board using the new spicy list. So there's a strong chance there's a lot of goals here that I haven't even seen ever. But it's going to be a good time. Let's give it a quick checkout. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Divers reach level 5, click the emblem center square is not bad. Divers open 5 chests. That doesn't sound that bad. Win all 3 bonus games and more without shooting any blocks. Cherry disc while holding the rod. At least 6 upgrades. I don't like anything in row 1. Magic Garden, we know we're not doing that. Anything with that, we're dodging. There's a lot of Camp 2 on here in Kick Club. There's a lot of Magic Garden, too. I don't like this. I'm gonna spend more time looking at this. I actually don't know what I want to do yet. That Waldorf's Journey goal seems weird. Okay, Barbuda mimicked. Okay. I can't see anything I want to do. There's a lot of games in here I don't particularly like. We have to decide on something eventually. I don't like it. Column 3? Column 3 is gonna take a long time, but I just don't like anything. Row 3? Okay, let's try row 3. We did this yesterday. Sort of. Okay, so this is a little bit different. If you know... Get the damn bowl. If you know regular Might Manor, then this is a little bit different. There's actually no use in coming here, so we can't hit the killer. So basically the whole shtick here is, 1, you're not allowed to reset because it's a terminal code, so resetting puts you back at the very start with no progression. And also it's the hamster. And he is frightening. So basically, anytime we want to escape the killer, we have to play this minigame. Not too difficult as long as you remember where the... Well, you can also escape the killer by just running for a long time. Okay. I have to think about what I'm doing here. So I want the tape. The flashy. I want the bleach. Hopefully we don't accidentally... There's a random chance you can run into the killer, I believe. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We're gonna go here. Use this on the drain. Get this. Pick up the ring. Key. We're gonna pick up this. We need it. Use that on this. While I have the tape, I'm gonna use it. We're gonna try to focus on killing the killer, so that we can avoid a couple encounters. Because every time you make a loud noise, you have to go. Well, the killer's gonna find you basically. Okay, I'm also gonna make this a little easier for me. I forgot to pick up the coins. That's actually good. I'm gonna go over here, pick up the coins. So I'm going to do what's called a noise chain. I'm going to activate a couple noises back to back. I'm like basically doing all three of these separately. You would activate the killer 3 different times. And I'm going to try to activate it only one time by chaining 3 noises back to back in a short succession. So that's 1 noise. That's 2 noises. And that's 3 noises. And then we're going to pick up the knife. And get the hell out of here. We gotta run. Oh, this is a place you can hide. For the record, I don't actually remember, like, off the top of my head what the places you can hide are. So I'm going to just stumble around. And then, you know, as long as you keep running, I don't think the killer can really catch you. Just don't, you know, go back on your steps. Because then he'll really get you. Alright, now I want to go back. Over here, I need the key. Using this. So our goal here is to get the crossbow and the 4 gems. I'm gonna need this, knife on this, get the bronze key. We do need the hacksaw. Go back in the house. I guess the gas canister, I might as well. I'm gonna go use the hacksaw on this. Again, we're basically essentially just focusing on getting the diamonds right now. Well, the 4 gems. So that'll be another gem. Wait, I want to go here. We're going to pick this up. That's for downstairs later, but I mean, it's there. I don't care. That's for later as well, but it's the bronze key. We need the gold key. Doesn't hurt to pick it up right now. And get the ladder for easier travel. Pick this up. And then hacksaw the rope. It's going to be another gem. Now we basically just need to get the code from this. Unfortunately, to get the code, we do need to alert the killer. Get this, turn on the computer. I will need this. Now, normally you can do a noise chain here. I'm not going to, because the second part of the noise chain, no, does it give me the 3D glasses? I forget what it gives me. I need to remember what gives me the 3D glasses, because that's also a required component. Just to getting the killer dead. Is it this? No. That might be the music box then. We might have to alert the killer twice, because this noise chain I almost never get. Although we could ignore part of it. I'm thinking about what I want to do here. So I definitely want to come here, use the crowbar on this. And then I'm going to want to flush the toilet, switch to this, flush the toilet again, exit out through here, go up here, just grab this and use it on this. That's going to be double killer, and then we can run somewhere. Probably back through here, and then up there. I believe the top is a hiding place. Attic, the top. Okay, let's try it. Let's see if we can execute it. Flush the toilet, resets the timer. Flush the toilet, resets the timer. Oh, did I do the right one? Flush the toilet, resets the timer. Down. Nah, couldn't get it. Yeah, I had a couple misinputs there. Normally we would put the sheet music on the piano and play the piano to get the wire string, but I am going to do that later, as this alerts the killer. And that's something I can do after killing the killer. Whew. Alright, here we're just going to use the bronze key on this to get the crossbow. Required item. And then, yeah, we need to do this now. I believe this gets us the 3D glasses, because I don't know what else would give it to us. Why does this give us the 3D glasses? A pair of red tinted glasses, man. It's a pair of red tinted glasses. And then we're gonna run. We're just gonna go in a circle. There's a chance he just decides to stop running after us after a while. Oh, he hadn't... Wait, didn't we hide here before? He didn't cut it down? From my understanding, usually after you hide somewhere from the killer just like chops it up, and then you can't use it again. Okay, in theory, as long as we do this correctly, we're basically done with this goal. Okay. Okay, I just realized that goal says escape the nightmare. I think you can just do gold disc. Oh well. I don't remember. Is escape the nightmare cherry disc or gold disc? I genuinely don't remember. We're gonna go do a cherry disc. I mean, I'm like 3/4 of the way in already. Alright, here we're gonna go back up through here. Where? There it is. Alright, and then I just need to go use the 3D glasses on this wall. Ka-ching. Go back outside. I'm not sure which path was faster. I just took this path for no good reason. Okay, now the gems go in an order that I definitely never remember. There you go. That's how you can now tell that I never remember. Okay, the diamond must be this one. I think you're this one. You must be this one. And then we got the ruby earlier. Alright, I'm ready, killer. Show yourself. Oh no, boss down. Alright, we got the iron key. So now we're just going to go back in the house and do a little extra collection tour. There's a few things we need that I didn't pick up because they may have alerted the killer or, you know, various other reasons. I need the code for the PC. I need to go up here and use the piano. Oh man. Now here we're going to use the magnifying glass on this for the computer password. Then we need to find our way back to the master bedroom, which I never remember how. Yeah, you have to go through the bathroom. Okay, here on the PC, we got the fungicide recipe. Now we know how to do it. Put this in the bowl. Put the cigar butt and the peroxide. Okay, I should have everything I need. If I don't, well, too bad, so sad. Iron key goes here. Okay, here we need the screwdriver on this. Then we put the wire up here. Add the missing cog here. And then use the oil on the lever to pull it. And there we go, we escaped. Yeah, I don't remember what is Escape from the Nightmare. We went all the way. Too bad. We're gonna take a little break. Go into divers. Why not? So reach level 5. This is just, it takes time. This is a grindy goal. There's nothing special about it. We're gonna put red on these guys. I believe that's the strongest weapon against the starting enemy, and if I'm wrong about that, then we're gonna reset and do it again. I'm pretty sure it's red. Might be green. So the collecting an emblem part of this is no problem at all. Okay, yeah, it's strong. Yeah, the collect an emblem is not slightly difficult. There's a very easy emblem to get. It's in the cave with the parasite hammer. We're gonna touch these for a sort of guaranteed encounter. Damn, they have a lot of health. Okay. They don't have a lot of health, they just heal for everything that I do to them. Alright, level 2. We bring the small potion with us so that we can actually keep fighting a little bit longer instead of having to go back every single time. Any enemy. Okay, it's below me. Jeez, why? Hopefully we can get bombs as well. If we can get bombs, we're in good shape. Oh, hello. Fight me. I'm gonna go down, see if I can get the one chest that's down here. The problem is I don't remember exactly what you need to get bombs. I wish I did, but... I know it's an amount of money, but you also need, like, one of the pickups. I'll take the 100. Alright, that's gonna be enough. We're just gonna get out of here. Oh. Yeah, no, we're gonna get out of here. Not before fighting this guy. And this guy. Nice, level 3. The problem is getting from level 3 to level 4 and level 4 to level 5 is a little bit more difficult. I guess we're getting this bozo as well. Yeah, it takes a lot more battles now. If we can get bombs, I have to look at what we need for bombs. If we can get bombs, we're in good shape, because then we can maybe get a cheesy kill on piranhas, which is going to be a lot of XP. Here's hoping, at least. So what's bombs again? 500 and one of those, which we don't have. Okay. Well, that's tough. We're just gonna try to get to level 4 while unlocking the path downwards. I don't think there's much of a reason to unlock that path, but... Oh, I just got the thing for bombs, so now we need the money. Although I am actually going to go down. I believe the first chest down here gives money. Here is hoping. If we can get some money, because piranhas are weak to electric, so I would want an electric rod or whatever on each of my fighters. I don't know what these have, so I'm not touching them. 500, excellent. Okay, so we can get the bomb and some of the electric rods, and we might just throw ourselves to the piranhas and hope it works. If we can get to level 4, it's going to be a lot easier. So we're going to do a couple more encounters over here. Two people missed there? Jesus. Yeah, getting to level 4 shouldn't be too bad. We just need a couple more encounters. Thankfully, there's a couple more encounters waiting for us here. Like 3 more encounters should be enough. Yeah, 2 more. We're gonna go up now, see if we can get Little noodlers. Oh, there we go. One more anywhere. Oh, hello. Hey. 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 Alright, perfect. Level 4. We're going to go up. We're going to buy the bombs. And then we're also going to buy 3 electric rods. And then we're going to hope that we get an encounter with, like, pretty good RNG. Piranhas are absolutely deadly if you try to fight them below, like, level 5. Without bombs, you're definitely in for a rough time. So bombs, and then 3 sticks. And bombs on you. Anything else I could want? No, we're good. So now we make the journey to Piranha Cave. And I don't think piranhas are going to be enough for a full level, so we're going to try to stay a bit further left. Hello. Okay, 3 is bad. Okay, good. Okay, pretty good. That was straight up a half level. I'm gonna go here. If we win this encounter, then... Okay, in fairness, this is actually a terrible idea. It's gonna work out because I didn't get the piranha there, but... Okay, I leveled up. Alright, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. We have no potions, nothing, but we are level 5. So if we can get an emblem, the goal's done. And now this is Isopod Cave. I don't actually think these shots can kill us. But we're still going to try to dodge. That's not exactly something I want to find out now. So at some point in Isopod Cave, yep, right here. There's a weird turn over here. And then you kind of just explore the nothingness, and you find the Barboot. Yep, there we go. Alright, now for some Party House. I looked at this, and it didn't seem that bad. So Alien Invitation is this one. I have to remember the strat here. I believe you buy auctioneers to begin. Or at least one auctioneer. Might as well get one of these as well. And then I think you just buy the caterers afterwards. So the auctioneers are just our good old bread and butter money. So we can expand the house. We're gonna buy the hippies to make it so that this doesn't happen, hopefully. Oh, sure enough. Now we just send it. The whole goal here is that we need 5 aliens in the party. Not too difficult. It might be a bit dicey in the end game, but we'll see. I should probably buy more auctioneers. I only have 2. Yeah, money's a little low. I might have messed this up. We need more money. I did learn the alien invitation strat at some point, but that was a long time ago, and I definitely don't remember it now. So we currently have 3 in our party. Once we get 4, we're gonna have to start being careful. Right? So I'm actually gonna hang on to this for a little bit longer. Okay, yeah, we only overflowed by 1 there. No problem. Gonna buy, and I need to be careful. If we see a 3rd alien, we stop immediately. We want not to win. Okay, that was actually perfect. And now we have 5 aliens. And we cannot use drivers. We can get security, so we're gonna do that. Right? Yeah. Ideally, we can just win, but... Aw, man. Okay, one last day to get this. We're gonna expand the house a little further. Aw, man. Got close. I think we just go again. Same strat. Okay, I think we just... we don't do that one, though. I'm not gonna willingly lose a day, please. Okay, we know the big problem there was that we didn't get enough auctioneers. Not even close. Okay, I'm gonna reset that as well. I'm actually not going to buy the hippie at first. We're going to start with an auctioneer and then go hippie. Okay, buddy. We do need a pretty good start here. Okay, come on now. Can we get past the first 3 days? Okay, I think we got past the first 3 days. We did get past the first 3 days. We did not get past the 4th day. What a disaster that was. Okay, come on now. Cooperate with me a little bit, party house. I just need a little bit. It's not that much. I'm not asking for, like, a miracle here. I think. Okay, it seems I'm asking for a miracle. Did not know. My apologies. Gonna start with a damn hippie. Then go for an auctioneer. Another hippie. Hippie, auctioneer. Another auctioneer, please. Another auctioneer, please. Oh, come on. Alright, and then now we start going for the caterers. Now we just full send it. That's gonna be a lot. Hey, listen, party house. What's going on, man? Talk to me. Is there something in your life, something you need to let off your chest? Because it's not working out between you and me. That's our first alien. We got a lot to go. At least the house is... I was gonna say the house is coming along nicely. Where are my hippies? Excuse me? I do have maxed out hippies, right? Like, where are they? Okay, with all that happened, okay, we only have 2 aliens. Okay, we're gonna get the 3rd one, we're gonna do the same thing. Party house. Party house, party house. There's something in the air, and it's not love. Okay, buy an alien, that's 4 aliens. Now we play carefully. The moment we see the 3rd alien, we stop it. Okay, well, good enough for me. Okay, buy the alien. Okay, jeez. That took a lot out of me. Alright, we're gonna play Cyber Owls. So enter the Hakoon fight with 0 bullets. Basically, this means you have to do the entire Hakoon fight with, you have to get your bullets off of the extra ones that spawn in.
Mission start.
We're gonna try to get a little bit of score so that I can have an extra life in case I need it. So we're gonna play this a little bit stealthily. Not too much, but... Aw, man. Oh, not that one. He was taking too long. I think we need about 800 points to get an extra life. But you know, should be perfectly doable. Damn it, well. That's what I get for going up there. I also accidentally just used all my tranquilizer shots, so that's unfortunate. Can we just, like, kill the guy up there? this work? Oh, it sure does. Didn't know that. Very stealthily. Very stealthily. I do want the extra points. We're going to see if we can do this one. Alright, nice. Just going to shoot that guy real quick. That's the extra life that we wanted. So we don't have any bullets, any grenades, or anything like that. I was wondering if I could get away with that. That's fine, okay. So this is the Hakoon fight, we have no bullets. And so we need to pick up our bullet. Wow, what is this layout? So this is how we get our bullets. Oops. This doesn't reset the fire, right? Yeah. He does go back to the middle. Alright, where are my bullets? There they are. Here we go. Quite frankly, no problem at all. You just have to be a little creative. Alright, and then we're just gonna cherry Kick Club. I don't believe I've shown the entirety of Kick Club on stream yet. Well, rather, for a daily bingo line. So Kick Club with 175,000 points sounds dodgy on the tin. If you just go for points a little bit, like, it's really not that bad. So we're going to be going for some hidden desserts if we can remember where they are. Ah, a little too early on the jump. Let's give me another bounce here. Yep. We're prioritizing points rather than speed. It's going to be a little long, but we're going to be getting a hella score. Yeah, nothing to do about that one. If it lands in the pit, then you're not getting the 1,000 points. Lost a couple smaller points there, but I was focusing on getting the big bergs. Oops. Right. Yeah, again here, we're not going to get the fast transition, but No, it's gonna be another bounce. Yeah. Had the height, but not the distance. It probably didn't even show up, but we did get 1,000 points there. In the middle, there's like a dessert right here. I love doing the wraparound shot like that. Aw, heck. Well, we don't need the lives. So finishing World 1 with 47,000, we are very much on pace. We're going to jump in the middle here. The closer you are to the center, the faster this transition is. This one's just like whether or not you get the stuff, but it looks like we did get it this time. It's also hard to time the transition here. I've never been really good at it. Yep, that should be good enough. Ah, just a little too low. Not much to talk about here. I've done these enemies like 1,000 times. The second half of the game I'm less familiar with, but I've done it quite a few times still. Get to the burg. Get to the burger! Nice. Nothing fell in the wormhole there. That's not high enough, is it? No, it isn't. I messed up the timing on that jump pretty badly. Yeah, World 2 doesn't have a lot of hidden desserts. I also don't exactly remember where they are anyways. I think there's 2 on here, and that's basically it. Give me the burger. The 1,000 points are way more important than the time bonus. You lose 100 points by extra in-game second that you take, which is, you know, several real seconds. That burger fell in the infinite pit. The invisible pit. No, this isn't Barbuda. A lot of stuff here is going to fall out of bounds. That's just the nature of it. Unfortunately, we did get hit by that. That was really bad timing. There's a dessert in the top left that I could get. It's worth 1,000 points, but I forgot about it, and the ball was not easily gettable. Nice, pretty good, pretty fast kill there. 93k, easily on pace. Like a 185k. So yeah, Ice World I'm not particularly familiar with. I've done it, you know, a few times, but I'm more familiar with, man, I missed 1,000. Racket World and Track World, since those are part of the gift requirement. The gift for Kit Club is beat Track World, for the record. Too low. We're just gonna take it nice and easy here. There's no rush. We're gonna let some of the smaller points despawn. Ideally, we got the 500. Yep. I'm gonna ignore the 100, go for the 200. Okay, made it. Very easy cleanup there. There's something in the middle here? Nope, okay. I don't really know where the desserts are from this point onward. So I'm just kind of guessing where they are every now and then. Hey, there's a chocolate there. Who knew? A lot of invisible, well, what do I call them? Invisible pits. Infinite pits here. So we're probably not going to get everything. I should have just stayed there. I didn't know how much time was left. So we missed out on like 3,000 there. Very nice combo there. 1,000 is more important than 500. Okay, well, we lost the ball control. We got the burger at least, I guess. That could have gone better. Well, that's a bad start. So the goalie's not the actual boss, but he does give a boss reward, which is the 5,000 points. He does have double the health, and he's kind of a pain in the ass. So I wasn't sure exactly how much score I had, but I had plenty of lives, so I figured I might as well just kill the goalie. Get the extra points. Lost ball control, unfortunate. Also, the ball is kind of just in somewhere, you know, awful. The ball does reset after a while, but that's a long while. Generally, I think most people agree that like the entirety of Kid Club is pretty easy except this last world. This is where all the challenges. And I would probably agree. The basketballs are no problem, but the American football guys, oh lord. Well, the way the footballs bounce around is truly disastrous. The baseballs are fine. They just go towards you when you have the ball. They're very easy to play around with. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. You can just let them come to you, no problem. They're pretty slow. Let's see, what, a couple levels left. One of those burgers is gone. It spawned right at the end. That's fine. We're basically already there. Because the final boss gives 5,000 points. Getting 170,000 means we definitely have it. Actually, we already have 175,000. And for the record, Cherry Desk is also just a score condition. So saying cherry disc with 175,000 points really doesn't mean much. I think 150,000 points is the cherry disc. It is strange that, you know, that says cherry disc, even when it doesn't really need to, and then the Nightmare goal says escape the nightmare, which is vague. This guy is generally considered the easiest boss of the game by most people. I would probably agree. Although, Racket Guy is pretty easy too. 193,000 points, easily overachieved, and that is going to do it. Alright, well, if you exclude the time I spent just thinking at the start, just like a minute and a half, and then who knows if I did that Night Manor goal correctly. Well, I definitely did it correctly. I don't know if I overachieved. Yeah, no, the new spicy goals are very threatening. I am worried. Especially, okay, and friends, I think this is probably a special card with only a couple of games. I would have to assume that there's more spicy goals that cover different games. I don't know why specifically only these games showed up, but nonetheless, that is going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.